In the third dimensional realm, crimes that occur in dreams are considered particularly heinous. We are the brave private investigators that investigate these dream crimes and endeavor to bring dream criminals to justice. My name is Emily Pineapple. I was the chief of the SFPD for 25 years before having to turn in my badge and gun in order to properly pursue the dream crimes that, among other things, including human rights violations, the SFPD did not care about.
I don't think.
I'm joined today by the last criminal that I ever brought in, the most famous dream criminal of all time, Molly. Molly, thank you for joining me today.
Good morning, Emily Pineapple. I just am not sure that I can really do this show today. I'm just feeling like really a lot of dream bullshit.
A lot of dream bullshit?
Yes. I returned to the dream realm last night for a little fun because previously I had stated that they did have corona in the dream realm, but I was just joking. And so I went to go hang out with my friends, and I'll tell you what, I had a little bit too much dream drugs, and now I just don't know if I'm in any shape to do this show today.
You
I know that dream drugs are very potent, especially compared to flesh drugs.
That's so true. I'm just going to be taking a backseat today.
Molly, you know that your dream drug crimes are one of the reasons why I was reticent to have you join our little private investigation squad in the first place. I'm disappointed in you, Molly.
You know what? We all have ups and downs, and Emily Pineapple, I hope that you would respect my journey.
Well, I
think it's important that we open up a space for you in these trying times.
Thank you, Time Child. You get it.
Seven-dimensional space.
Well, it goes against all of my training as a police officer to have any ounce of compassion for anyone ever. But I'll do my best in this time because I know that dream crimes require a different approach than both corporeal crimes and what police officers do, which is different from what stops corporeal crimes as well.
You know what? Your unwillingness to bend to the rules and compassion for anybody is what makes you a respectable dream cop, Emily. And I respect that. But at the same time, if you could talk just like a little bit, bring it down. Just like...
Oh, bring it down? Is my volume too high? Is my volume too high for someone who might have been out all cube night because time is a cube? Doing drugs? Is it a little too loud? Is it bothering someone who might have been behaving irresponsibly last night?
Emily, this is very undream compassionate right now.
Look, maybe we can just
It's in her nature. She can't help it.
Apologetic. I don't know, Molly. We'll have to talk about this for sure. I am fighting against the stubbornness that was drilled into me by the SFPD, but for the moment, I will allow this to rest. I will allow this issue to go to rest. Unlike you last night. Before this very important job. But instead, I will introduce the Time Child, House Bandrew from Philly. Welcome, Time Child.
Thank you. Happy to be here.
And were you up all night?
I had the opposite problem, actually.
Oh.
I was ejected from the dream realm at 5:50 in the morning and cannot re-enter the dream realm. And so I've been kind of having already a pretty long day. But, We get through it. Time is a
Fascinating.
cube, and we're rolling the cube die and seeing where it lands. And it's mostly snake eyes so far, but turn those snakes into rats, as they say.
Turn
I do.
those snakes into rats.
I've heard that before.
Mm-hmm.
Haven't we all?
Well, it's almost like I stayed up all night doing a bunch of dream drugs.
Really?
But I'm going to call for today, this beautiful morning. If there is anyone watching today who has a dream that they would like to share with us, I urge them to call in and let us know what happened in that dream, because that which your intuition is telling you to say to us, that's what we need to hear. That is the next brick in the wall that keeps dream crimes from entering the corporeal realm. We need to build that dream wall. Oh, welcome! Welcome.
Well,
Oh my God.
Well,
Molly, you seem...
Well, detectives.
No!
Before
Well,
you-
if it isn't my old partner in crime, Zallagher.
That's right, Molly, or should I say, Zolly.
How did you get this number?
Well, the same way everyone else gets it, by watching the Twitch call. But I have a dream that I want to share with all of you detectives.
Oh, God.
I want to be known as the greatest dream criminal of all time.
Listen, Zallagher used to be my partner in crime.
That's right. We pulled off the greatest dream heist of all time.
Second
that?
greatest.
We stole all of the dream gold. Now,
All of it.
you might be asking yourself, what's dream gold? I've never heard of dream gold. Well, that's because we stole it.
Oh my God. The prophecies were true.
It's true. Now, I've heard, Zolly, that you've gone around and called yourself the greatest dream criminal of all time.
That's because that's true.
Is it so? I recall one time there was a class of middle school children with hopes, dreams, and aspirations, and you and I had planned an entire heist of all of those aspirations. But you backed out. You got cold feet.
How dare you
Hmm.
Decided.
on my TV show? This is so like you, Zallagher.
You decided to turn square.
I think you mean cube.
Mm.
But you know what? On my last heist that I wanted to do, that was going to be my last hurrah. You know this. We were going to go kill Dream Hitler together. We were going to do it together, Zallagher, but it was thwarted. And you might not know this, but the person who thwarted us, this was our greatest mystery of the heist, was Emily Pineapple.
Emily Pineapple. Face to face at last.
At last. I knew there must have been someone working with Molly. Or should I say Zolly?
How dare you use my dream name in the meat space?
Molly, I trusted you. I said when I brought you in, it seemed like this was a two-man operation, and you said, "No, Emily Pineapple, trust me. I'm joining your dream police squad. It was only me. I am the greatest dream criminal of all time." And so I put aside all of my evidence, and I said, perhaps in the dream realm, the greatest dream criminal of all time can do the work of two great dream criminals. And I turned in my gun and my badge and I started this operation. But now I see that you were lying to me all of these years, just like you lied about no longer doing dream drugs.
Listen, Emily Pineapple, it's not a two-man job because obviously I'm a woman, so I feel like that one is on you.
Fair.
But I want to say that, you know what? You really inspired me, Emily, to quit my life of crime and use it for good. And after that night, I had never seen Zallagher ever again until right then.
But you never told me Zallagher's name. You never let out that there was another dream criminal running around. Why did you protect this criminal? Are you still working together?
Unbeknownst to Zolly, I've been behind all of her recent hijinks. Those dream drugs last night? Who do you think sold those dream drugs?
Oh my god.
That's why I feel like fucking shit today.
I wanted to make sure that you were as off of your game as possible so that I could come in and make a fool of you.
This is an utter tragedy.
Disgusting. This is up close and personal. Dream criminal. The why I decided to join the dream police is because I came to the dream realm. First of all, I didn't know how to get back for a while, so I had to think of something. And then after that, I really, kind of started to care for these meat bags in meat space and their dreams, you know what I mean? Because I had seen the harm that it caused other people, and so I decided to go good. But I still have the mind of a criminal, so I can solve the crimes. Zallagher, I'll never forgive you for that time that you betrayed me in that crime.
I'll never forgive you for that time that you sold our story rights to Christopher Nolan for Inception.
You sold them? Oh my god.
You
It's
stole
worse than I thought.
okay, for compensation.
I didn't see any of
Corruption
that.
never stops.
Molly, we
Despite
have been
Tom Hardy
investigating. We've been
based on-
investigating Christopher Nolan for months, and you're telling me now that you were the one who sold him the Inception rights? And you still never told me about this Zallagher. Why are you
Explains
still
all the
protecting
interference.
him?
Oh my god.
How can I trust anything that you've done, Molly?
Listen, the Christopher Nolan thing was a very long time ago. As we know, Dreamtime is a cube, and also, like you would. So it was a long time ago, you know what I mean? Like in Dreamtime, it was like 50,000 years ago. Okay, Emily, we just like to forgive and forget. And also,
That's
I
easy
don't know-
for you to say when your partner has come onto our show, has burst through onto the Dream Police, a space where people are supposed to be able to come on and say their dreams, to feel safe, to share the dream crimes that may have happened to them. And now we have, apparently, one of the greatest dream criminals of all time who has already infiltrated our squad by causing you to take more dream drugs, which you promised me you would never take again.
Emily Pineapple, I can't tell you that I would never do drugs again because that is an obvious lie. But I can tell you I will never work with this dream person ever again. Look at, he has a dastardly mustache. Look at this. He has a, and you have the nerve to put the tiki mug that I got you for your birthday on your set.
The nerve!
The nerve!
Zallagher.
Twist the knife.
Yeah, you twisted the knife. But I can say one thing. I really just prefer to be here in the waking world, Emily Pineapple. I'll tell you something about things I enjoy on Earth that they don't have in the dream realm. Okay, Zallagher. Number 1, Whole Foods.
Whole Foods.
I love Whole Foods. Number 2,
That's what I thought.
Zallagher, why are you here today? Why are you interrupting our quest for justice with your dastardly mustache?
I've not seen you in 10,000 Earth years.
I wanted to let you all in on a little plan that I've got to become the greatest dream criminal of all time, unequivocally. I am going to kill Dream Hitler and take his place.
Oh my god.
This time it's personal! Gallagher or Zallagher, you're never gonna fucking achieve your goals because we just had some hot tips on here about how to protect yourself against Dream Hitler. A lot of our job actually with Dream Police is early intervention and early prevention. And I really don't think that you're gonna get this one, Zallagher. You don't have the guts, and you don't have the brains. The two things I brought to our squad are now missing. You're only half the dream criminal you were when we were working together.
You're only fashionable furniture now, Zallagher.
Yeah.
While at least 50% of what I brought to the duo was fashionable furniture, I feel like I still have a lot to offer because, you see, I have a mole in Dream Hitler's operation.
I can barely see it, honestly. It looks pretty small. Yeah.
Yeah, I can't see it either.
Oh, yeah. Okay. Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know.
A mole!
A mole, you say? And who is this mole? What has this mole uncovered about Dream Hitler?
Well, Zolly, do you remember the intern that we had 10,000 years ago?
How could I forget?
Jennifer.
Right.
Of course.
Jennifer.
Now,
She sounds chill.
Jennifer is pretty chill, I gotta say. Well, Jennifer, in the meantime, has become a dangerous dream criminal in her own right. Jennifer has, in fact, become my new partner. And Jennifer has become a part of Dream Hitler's organization, one of the top-ranking members of Dream Hitler's organization.
The 69th Reich, how dare you?
Nice.
We trained Jennifer together.
Absolutely we did. And Jennifer and I have had a plan of turning the 69th Reich into the 420th Reich.
No!
No! It's too many Reichs.
I thought that Jennifer was finally dead after we tried to kill her together. What happened?
She went in deep cover. You see, Jennifer and I, although we love doing dream crimes, don't get us wrong, love doing dream crimes. Dream Hitler takes things too far. But us, we see the opportunity where Dream Hitler only sees cruelty. Cruelty and malice is not our game. We are going to monopolize all dreams. We will be in control.
So your whole thing is, what if Dream Hitler was more tech savvy?
Yeah. But also, not quite so mean.
Okay.
But if you are controlling all dreams, how are we supposed to trust that you will not become as evil as Dream Hitler and just become our next target?
As long as you all pay me your monthly allots of dream gold, then everything will be fine.
But you stole all of the dream gold.
Ah, so you'll have to go into the dream mines to get more dream gold. To pay to make sure that your dreams remain good.
We will not be intimidated by you, Zallagher, okay? I do want to say that I was right and I divined that dream concentration camps were a thing. And
not cool. I'm not gonna do that sort of thing.
Just labor camps? You're just going to enslave the entire population of living and dream people to work in your dream mines for gold, mining away to save themselves from night terrors?
That's capitalism.
Oh, God.
Capitalism.
Another thing that the SFPD does not take seriously enough as an injustice.
Precisely. This is why I'm going to be more successful than Dream Hitler.
Capitalism really is our greatest nemesis.
Molly, I have never felt more betrayed by you in this moment. Our greatest foe possibly ever has appeared. Someone whose designs rival our current nemesis and they were your partner. You fell prey to them last night. You are still full of their dream drugs. Who knows what they put in those dream drugs? Who knows that you are not a mole right now in this organization working with Zallagher? How am I supposed to trust you?
You see this? Do you remember this, Emily Pineapple? These are all of the Dream Jews that were affected by Dream Hitler, okay?
That's true.
Two
Forgot about that.
injustices do not make justice, Molly.
Emily Pineapple, I know you're a cop, so you're hard to trust people. But here's the thing, is that I came with you, and I actually did not see Zallagher last night. He planted the drugs, okay? I was partying with Zennifer's cousin, because Zennifer, but her cousin is pretty cool. She didn't even mention that Zallagher and the other one were partying together. But I feel like in this past week of doing this Zoom show when we couldn't go into the office every day with you, that you would trust me a little bit more in my dedication to killing Dream Hitler. Listen, I do not support Zallagher and his fucking crimes. We are the Dream Police. You, me, and Time Baby Andrew.
That's right.
Look, right now we are possibly facing our most cunning, most evil foe, and so for the moment I will...
Most handsome, too. Sorry, I had to say it.
The Time Child always does speak the truth.
It's only true.
But given these devastating circumstances and his devastating mustache, I will choose to provisionally trust you for the time being because I need information on this Zallagher, and you seem to be the person who he was closest to.
Listen!
I was hoping to seed discord amongst you people, making it easier to break up your dream detective gang.
You're tearing us apart, Zallagher!
Emily, this is exactly why you hired me and brought me into the force, because I am the most notorious dream criminal, and I have the mind inside to fucking take Zallagher down.
Well, thankfully, as the chief of the SFPD, I'm used to not trusting anyone who I work with. And so I will put that aside, and I will... Also, as the chief of the SFPD, I did become quite comfortable with a level of corruption. And
Heads up.
Corrupted, baby. We got minds to save.
And so once again, I am willing to provisionally trust you, especially given the evil designs of this Zallagher. Zallagher, you remain here. You have told us your entire plot.
Oh, that is
Foolish.
just the tip of the iceberg. I am not going to tell you everything, for if I do, that will be too many clues. But for now, just know, whenever you're in the dream realm, I'll be there too.
Good God.
This is very concerning. I have not seen or heard from Zallagher in 10,000 years.
It's a lot of years.
I know. I call him sometimes by his meat name, Gallagher, but in the dream realm, he is known strictly as Zallagher, just like my name here is Molly, but in the dream realm, my name that you now know that was forbidden is Zolly.
This is the worst dream crimes I think that we've ever been told about. Someone out there crushing dreams the way one would crush a melon on a stage for crowds cheering. Oh. Molly, I'm extremely disappointed in you, and I'm extremely shaken by what happened today. I'm concerned for the entire fate of the dream realm, and I'm worried if my judgment was so bad that I were to team up with you, who had been working with this criminal for so long, who lied to me about the nature of your crimes for so long. I worry about my own judgment going into this endeavor. Perhaps I should once again turn in the badge that I wrote myself and the stun gun that I purchased illegally onto my own desk so that I can get work done as not a dream private investigator, but perhaps just a dream vigilante. I don't
Emily,
know.
all I can say...
Maybe I'm not fit to solve crimes in the dream realm.
Emily,
Don't you say that.
never say that.
If my
Emily.
trust and my judgment can be so clouded, I trusted you so much, Molly. Or should I say Zolly, I trusted you, and you didn't tell me you were working with someone else. If I had known about this Zallagher being, I could have had my eyes out for him beforehand, but I thought that I had brought you in. I thought that I had the most notorious dream criminal of all time. But now I have discovered that there is another extremely notorious dream criminal, and I have not been able to do anything to staunch his
Hush the
desires.
mouth. This is exactly what Zallagher wants.
It's
Can't you
so
see?
true. Emily, I'm only not crying right now because in the dream world, your tears turn into diamonds, and that sounds very painful because I'm still very hungover from my dream drugs. But I will say, Emily, please don't quit the force. If you quit, then I will return to my life of crime full time. You didn't exactly ask for a resume when you hired me. I do want to say that.
I don't know if I should give in to your gaslighting, your emotional manipulation. But for the sake of the time child, I will remain on the force. I will keep this around. I don't want the time child to not have anything to do after school. Everyone knows that children without something good to do with themselves end up doing dream drugs.
What's a dream drug?
You don't want to know, baby.
Doesn't sound fun. I'm never gonna do it.
Good.
They're terrible.
You stay right here on this force and we will fight dream crimes together. Molly, I'm shaken. I'm concerned. I know that the designs of Zallagher is to break us apart, but then again, he told us his designs were to break us apart, which means
Right.
that he's perhaps using reverse psychology on us, making us think that we need to stick together, because actually, you are a mole in the Dream Police themselves, much like he is using a mole in Dream Hitler's court. I just don't even know what to think anymore.
Emily Pineapple, how could you think I'm a mole? I've done everything for this fucking squad, yo. Everything I do it for the squad. That is real.
Actions do
Including-
speak louder than dreams, as they say.
True, but including taking dream drugs, was that for the squad?
Yes. I brought some for you, Emily, okay?
Well, as a member of the SFPD, I am not above taking drugs that have been confiscated from criminals.
That's for sure.
That's what I thought. I was thinking about you, okay?
That's a good point. Well, what we'll have to do is talk this out later over some dream drugs, see if we can come to some sort of solution.
I will say from my perspective, this has brought a lot of clarity because I've been hearing a lot of dissonant chords, a lot of diminished, altered Hendrix 7 chords, and those are all the sign of major interference and disruption, and I couldn't put my dream finger on it. And now, with this Zallagher dude, I understand. It's all falling into place. And now that we have this foe that we can finally pinpoint and target, this is the best chance we have of saving the Dream Realm.
It's so true. Emily Pineapple, I know that it seems like Zallagher is some mystery person, but would it help me if I regaled you with a tale from our dream heist past?
I suppose
make you
any
see why he's
evidence would be useful right now, even though I'm having trouble trusting you, Zolly.
Okay, well, this is one of the things that put the cracks in it. I would not have come to the meat space realm if I had not wanted to team up with you, Emily Pineapple. Because first of all, doing dream crimes was really awesome. But second of all,
You keep saying that.
second of all, Zallagher cannot be trusted. we were, imagine, if you will, a small child of about 7 in a coma that had fallen into dream space. He was thinking about Transformers, and, well, they weren't called Transformers then because they weren't invented. But I met this child in the dream realm, and with me and Zallagher, we were all hanging out, and Zallagher, kept on teasing him, say, "You'll never play the keyboard. You are a terrible child. You will never have any musical talent in your entire life." And he kept on just pushing him. You know what I mean? Like when they push your forehead, kept on pushing him down. And I said, "Listen, Zallagher, music transcends the dream realm and the waking world. And I believe that this child is going to be a prodigy when they go out of the coma." And you know what? That was one of our last dream heists. So I was really willing to go with you because the child had disappeared and I wanted to see where he went in the meat space because he was really the next prodigy. And I came over here with you, Emily Pineapple. We started Dream Police. And then we picked up
the Time Child!
One of the victims of Zallagher.
Baba Booey.
Baba Booey, indeed, my musical friend.
That was the first word I learned as a child. It was weird, but yeah.
It's true.
This is all true, I confirm. I've been repressing those memories, but saying them loud and clear like this, it's all flowing back, and I clearly it's true.
So we know
I was
that
that child.
this Zallagher is a bully. That's at least one good clue that we have.
It's true. I feel like that story really highlighted my humanity and put him in a very unfavorable light. Just
also,
for
him shoving my forehead did give me a bit of a scar. It's kind of a Harry Potter situation. Not a cool thunderbolt or anything, but just kind of a little nick in the forehead. And so I guess when he showed up, it was kind of hurting, and it all really makes sense now.
He couldn't even give you a cool scar, Andrew.
Right, I know, lame as fuck.
But it does appear like we have a method of divining whether or not he is near.
That's right.
If your scar hurts, we'll know that we're on Zallagher's trail. Oh.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know about you, friends, but I am exhausted from this. Not only from the dream drugs, even though Zallagher's appearance really shook me out of it, but I feel like we need some time to regroup. Maybe do like an e-retreat with each other and really gain that trust back.
A dream retreat?
Yeah.
I'm willing to try. I'm willing to try, Molly.
You're willing to try Molly?
Yes. I am Dream Molly. I am devastated by this betrayal, but I recognize that there are sometimes greater evils that need to be fought. I knew what I was getting into when I teamed up with the most notorious dream criminal of all time, but I let myself fall into a sense of security over time with our friendship.
I'm worth it, baby.
I'm not so sure anymore.
That hurts. Tune in tomorrow to Dream Police to see what
Will our dream retreat work? Will we recreate the bonds of trust? Or will the Dream Police scatter forever, allowing Zallagher to complete his unnatural designs upon the dream world, enslaving all of us?
No, not that.
Thank you so much for joining us. We'll see you tomorrow in your dreams. This time it's personal.